Rockdose has returned to another weird-ass game. I mean, I find motivation very rarely to put some stuff out, but upon finding Super Auto Pets, I have no choice. This game came out of nowhere, and I saw that it was being played, pretty much fully dismissed it, and then I started watching some main streamers play it, and when you start getting appalled at their misplays, there really is only one option, that is to play the game yourself. Then I saw that it was free. Impossible, I thought. Downloaded it, got my butt kicked a little bit, but the game theory is there, and I am going to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about. So, decent start here. Each of the animals will have their own abilities, and it's an Autobattler. So you're going to throw your animals in a line, and they'll do battle from right to left. Ant is pretty good. Fish is pretty good. Cricket, not so much. You can re-roll for 1 coin. Units are 3 gold. Items are 3 gold for the most part, except the pill, which is 1 gold. This guy's going to die and give a random friend +2/+1. If he levels up, he gives all friends +1/+1. And right off the bat, I'm going to say the appeal to this game, spoiler alert, like this is why this game is awesome. I get it. It looks cartoony. These little cutesy paper animals. No, listen to this. This game is very, very deep. As all auto battlers are in their own way, the meta that evolves around them I find very interesting because it's all about min-maxing. If you love min-maxing your builds in certain games, if you love squeezing every little bit of value out of plays and watching that little bit of difference win you games, you're going to love this game. We're going to roll here. Aha, we got a second ant. You want to combine animals together to level them up. That will upgrade their ability to the next tier and give them a little bit of stats. So you want to shoot for doubles, especially in the beginning. We only have access to tier 1 units right now, but we will get access to more as the rounds go on. So for round 1, ant, fish, very standard, probably one of the strongest opening setups. Let's run it. We get to pick our team name. Unintended. I always like to look at just the top words and ignore the bottom words, and then move to the bottom words. Lock in my top word first. I like unintended. Heads, citizens, hands. Definitely hands. Now, we will fight an opponent's team that has the same record as us, that's been locked in, kind of saved into the system. Smoked. We get 1 victory. We have 10 lives that get taken away as we lose, and the goal is to get to 10 wins before all of our hearts are removed. In the early rounds, losses only take away 1 heart. As rounds go on, they begin to take away 2 hearts, and then ultimately 3 hearts. So losing early is not as detrimental as long as your units can scale into the late game. Now we don't have any matching here, but an otter is pretty good to play. Any unit it hits would be pretty good. And a lot of the theory that I use in this game that I haven't seen others use as much, I'm sure I'm missing something or someone out there, but I like to make do with what I'm shown instead of rolling early or freezing and rolling. I like to roll when I have nothing frozen so that I can see as many units as possible. We're going to go otter, and then we're going to roll. I see. So this is what I was meant to do. Now that the otter has given his buff away, he is useless to us. So we could sell him, but we don't really need to because we only have 6 gold. Selling him would take us up to 7, but we really wouldn't be able to do much other than roll. We really don't want to roll right now. So we can combine. We're going to combine this ant here, make some space, use our 6 gold efficiently to buy 2 ducks. Save this duck for the 3rd round. It's very important to have 3 of the same unit in the 3rd round. And you will see why. I will demonstrate it. Everything is set here. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. Sometimes it's smart to run a 1-2 in the front because a lot of people put ants in the front. And that's kind of the only use for a 1-2 is to kill the ant. Let's try to guarantee the buff on the fish. See if that wins us the round. Little min-maxes like this. Positioning, just tiny little things. Our squad is very weak considered to how strong things can be here. Let's see. Cool. Now, we kind of got bit by putting our weak units up front there. We expected the ant up front. Okay. Not bad. For having 2 ducks on our team, not bad. Sweet. So, we have to even min-max this little tiny bit. We're like, okay, we're going to make a level 3 duck. Or, sorry, we're going to combine these 3 ducks. But how to do so. And what to sell before that. This is an item that makes a friendly unit faint. So you can use it on the ant to trigger its ability. Since we've already had 1 ant pile up into this, it's likely we'll find another ant at some point. We're going to go duck. Duck. And when you combine units into a level up, you receive a free unit that is 1 tier level higher than your current tier maximum. So right now, because I am on round 3, I have access to tier 2 units only. I could never see a pufferfish as many times as I would roll until the 5th round, where tier 3 units get unlocked. This allows you to skip tiers and unlock more powerful units early and begin their scaling earlier. As demonstrated here, what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to sell this duck. It'll now sell for 2 gold. And that's going to buff up all the units in the shop here. Should I sell the duck before I buy the shrimp? Yeah, because we want the shrimp to be buffed up. And then we're pretty much just going to buy this whole shop because it'll be very strong. We just gave +2/+2 to the whole shop. So we're going to go... if that's going to be the case, then we will play the shrimp. We will play the pufferfish. And I think we're going to sell the otter because we want this big fish on top of this. It's just more stats. I would rather have a 4/5 than a 1/2. And I can use these to combine later, and I don't have to freeze the fish, which is really nice. So yeah, we'll sell the otter, and I still get a reroll out of this. And I get a health. The shrimp is going to give random friends health when I sell. He's pretty good to get early if you're going to run him at all. So now the choice comes to, do we put our strongest unit in the front or the back? Both have its advantages. Sometimes if you put your strongest unit in the front, it just crushes through most of their line, especially if they've chosen to put their strongest unit in the back. So you would think that putting the strongest unit in the front would always be good, but sometimes if you get all of your buffs on the back unit, it can just crush through all of the enemies. We're going to try for, since it's only the 3rd round, I don't think anything's going to be able to one-shot this pufferfish. So we're going to put it in the front. And we're going to try to put the big fish in the back to get the buff from the ant. We're going to save this pill because we are going to try to murder the ant one day with the sleeping pill, get that buff. And we're going to even get a roll out of this. We're hoping for an ant or a fish. None of them. And we just let all of these go. We just end our turn here. let's see if we can get a win. So the pufferfish is going to die in 2 hits. Thankfully, it takes the fish with it. Our ordering's pretty good here. Smoked. Two of 10. Upgrading the shrimp is risky. It's not very easy to do. We're going to combine the fish every time, so we might as well do that first to free up space. Pilling the ant now is unfortunate because I'm so close to getting it to its next level. Don't know what I would be selling because I plan to use the sleeping pill. So I think that a lot of people would freeze this shrimp and roll. But I want this full shop. I need to see an ant. So I'm more inclined to buy the shrimp and roll. And worst case scenario, I can combine or sell later. I don't think I'm going to try to scale up a peacock this game. Did not pay off. We can roll one more time, I think. Okay. Okay. It was a good call buying the shrimp and maximizing our rerolls there, because now a level 2 shrimp actually can do something. We'd be down to 2. And I think we just take 2 more rerolls and look for ants and fish. I think that's fine. Yep, we're going to do this. And we're going to take 2 more rerolls and look for ants and fish. Oh, do we even go for more shrimp? I think we have to. This gets us almost all the way to level 3 shrimp. We get 1 more space unlocked for animals in the next round, so we'll see 2 new animals. And I get 1 more reroll. Ant. A fish. You can't be mad at it. If that's a fish, do I unfreeze these 2 shrimp? Because I already am going to have... No, the reasoning that I just said earlier. A level 3 shrimp would be sweet. Then I could just be selling units like crazy and getting huge health from it. 3 health is nothing to ignore. That's very, very prevalent. If I can sell 3 units in a turn, that's 9 health. Health is really a very important stat, arguably more important than attack power. Yeah, I think we just try this. We might lose this particular round. I think we ordering here. I think that's the right ordering. Puffer might die in 1 hit in round 4. I could see that happening. Maybe Ant in the front, just to get value out of his 4 damage. Because there's no way... And then if his buff lands on the Puffer, that might get 2 hits, or 2 hurt triggers from the Puffer. Because if the Puffer's up front, he's pretty much never going to get 2 hurt triggers. He's probably always just going to die. Unless I'm going against like a summon build. Oh, there's so many things to consider. It is deceptively simple and infinitely deep, honestly. I'm confident in the pufferfish, the little blowfish. Let's see. I'm good. He gets at least 1 hurt trigger. And trades with the person in front of him. No, that all is bad. Everything that just happened there is terrible. Dang it. We lose 2 hearts here. An ox. Level 3 units unlocked. Alright, so we do need to buff this ox, certainly. And I think that it's time to abandon Pufferfish and the ant. The ant's really good to sacrifice in front of the ox as well, so we're going to combine these units. Boop. We get a squirrel. Not the greatest tier 4, but that's okay. We already have a plan. We need to get the ox on the board. We need to put the ant in front of it. And then we need to kill the ant, the only unit that we don't want it to hit. Yeah, we don't want it to hit the blowfish, because we do kind of want to sell the blowfish. But then I'm just thinking who takes that place and who takes that buff. Blowfish, not too bad if it gets a +1/+1 from the fish, which it will, and it's going to get more life if I keep it around from the shrimp. Sure, anybody likes this buff, I guess, then. Cool. Totally happy with that. He gets permanent melon armor now from his ability. If a friend ahead faints, gain +2 attack and melon armor. Melon armor is a buff that means he takes 20 less damage for the first instance of damage. So the first time he takes any points of damage, it'll remove the full 20 damage melon armor. So you want him to take a big chunk of damage. Oh yeah, and if any buffs happen in this screen, they are permanent. If buffs happen in combat, they are temporary. So that gave him permanent melon armor and permanent attack buff. So who gets our buff here? I think it's just a shrimp. Yeah, because we want to make space. Yeah, so we play the shrimp, as weird and sad as that is. And then we play the fish to give all of our units +1 attack. Which gives us a monkey, which early is very good. Is super duper good. So good that it makes me want to sell this shrimp and this shrimp right now to get the monkey out as early as possible, because every time you end your turn, he gives the unit on the right +2 attack and +2 defense. What I could do is, instead of selling this shrimp, I could sell this shrimp and this fish, which sells for 2 gold, and this would sell for 1. I would only have 4 units on the board against the next run, but it's not going to knock me out, and it's way better in the long run. And we get 1 more trigger out of this shrimp. So we'd sell this fish first and get life. Yeah. Then sell this shrimp and then play the monkey. But that's abandoning the level 3 shrimp. I don't think we need to abandon the level 3 shrimp. It's so close. We're definitely going to get it. With chocolate in our future and all this other stuff. I think we can just freeze these and wait. Get our guaranteed monkey next turn. And we will sell the fish next turn as well. But it's still kind of decent for right now. Any last adjustments to make? I don't think so. I think this is good. We're going to freeze this. We're going to get a couple triggers. Please kill. Nice. This is over. We are very powerful right now. We did not need to go through and sell the monkey. Sell the fish, I mean. Okay, so here's what we do. We sell this now. Unfortunately, if I do that, it does have a chance to go on the shrimp. This buff has a chance to go on the shrimp, which is pretty awful. But if I sell this shrimp or merge it, I could just merge it. Yeah, let's just merge it. I get 1 less life, but it's better than the alternative of getting 0. Sell this. So it goes on one of these 2 units. Nice. Get the monkey out. We are going to put the cricket in. When the cricket faints, it summons a 1/1. So I'm going to kill it in front of the ox, which triggers its ability, permanently buffing it, and summons the 1/1. Now I can sell this 1/1 that will trigger the shrimp. Can you see them min-maxing? Can you see it? Can you see them min-maxing? Gaining another 2 health. Sickening. It's very good. Then we get to play this shrimp on here. Now, we could use garlic on our blowfish right now. Or we could play a giraffe, which I think is even better. Because playing the giraffe gives us just another +1/+1, but it allows us to sell next turn for another 2 health. So it is essentially giving us +1 attack, +3 health permanently. And I think that's better than this garlic armor that we can just keep frozen. And it allows us to keep this one spot rotating while we get rid of shrimp and set up for the 3rd shrimp. So we do that. And play this. Now, who gets the buff from the giraffe? Is it the blowfish that we keep buffing? I think so. Or is it the ox? Weirdly, the shrimp is kind of stronger than the blowfish right now. Yeah, just more chances to get this. I mean, the 2 random damage is not that much, though. I'd rather him kill 2 units for sure and then maybe kill a 3rd. I can get rid of the blowfish. No, I can't. I'm gonna go full blowfish. It's either get rid of the blowfish or go full blowfish, and I think I have to go full blowfish. It's either that or buff the shrimp. He's gotten so much more buff since I've gotten him. Like, I think he starts at a 5, so he's already absorbed quite a bit of power. Yeah. And these are the decisions. Like, you really got to know when to abandon units and when to keep them. I might be making a mistake by keeping him and funneling buffs into him. But I think that the ox is more temporary. But we've already, funneled a lot of buffs into the ox too. We want more than just the giraffe to be temporary here. And I guess ultimately the shrimp will be temporary. Do we abandon the blowfish? I could give the ox +3/+3 right now. Be huge. No, I don't think we abandon the blowfish. We have the garlic armor for the blowfish. I think we go all in on the blowfish. I'm like, still. Alright, we go all in on the blowfish. +3/+3. Garlic armor is going to make it take 2 less damage every time it takes damage. So in instances like this, where it takes a lot of chip damage, it's very good because it gets a lot of triggers. Honk honk. It did everything it needed to do there. Still was too close for me. I don't like how close that was. Tier 4 animals unlocked. All slots open nearly. We definitely are going to get rid of the giraffe here. Sell the giraffe. Nice. +2. Yep, now the decision has been made for us. We go in on the garlic armor. Now, who else do we buy and sell? Do we buy any of these units? I think that we buy a flamingo, because if we get a pill, that's really good to kill in front of the ox. We also could get a rooster and start buffing the rooster with the monkey for late game. Rooster's a little bit safer and a little bit stronger, I feel. Yeah, it's definitely Rooster. It's Rooster 2000%. Because we have the Ox, who gets more powerful when units in front of them die. And when the Rooster dies, it summons chickens. So the Rooster will die, he will get a buff. The chicken in front will die, he will get a buff, and then he will attack. So that means they have to deal with Garlic Puffer back here. And now, unfortunately, our squad is kind of locked. So that means the shrimp is less valuable. We're not saving this garlic armor for anything, I don't think. Do we keep the flamingo for reasons mentioned earlier, for sacrifice reasons? I don't think so. We'd have to either get rid of the blowfish or the shrimp for it. Maybe the shrimp is done. He's so close to level 3. I don't have the room for him to be level 3. I have a lot of rolls that I could do. I don't keep the flamingo. We roll. Very good. We were rewarded. Do we just go Rooster? Yeah, I think so. Rooster. We could take the snail. Sorry, freeze the snail. I think we will freeze the snail. Because the sacrifice that this makes is just a loss of seeing one unit next round. But the benefit that it gains us if we lose this next round, which is a little likely because we just did a little bit of maneuvering, is huge. And I can already see a great way that we can use it. We can get rid of the monkey, and that will give us a buff with the shrimp. Play the snail. If you lost battle, give all friends +2 attack and 1 health. And put it there, then sell it, get another trigger from the shrimp, and then replace that slot with the new buff unit, essentially. So not only is this perfect for if it were active, essentially, I already have a plan for it. And then I guess we'll save the pair, because the pair is just very good. +2/+2 to any pet you need, which will be the rooster. We're good. Nice. We kill the ant for free. We get the buff. Unfortunately, our garlic armor is wasted on this snail, but at least we prevented some damage. We trade to a much inferior ox. These two trade. Thankfully, we just have a little bit more beef on our back line. We did not lose, but we were close. So that just costed us 1. Not a big deal. I liked seeing as much stuff as possible. So instead of keeping this pair frozen, why not just use the pair, right? Just use it. See as much as you can. Looking around, making sure there's nothing I'm missing. Roll. The sheep does not have a place here. It can't do what I need it to do. Double canned food is very good, especially because I know I'm going to be rotating out my units. This gives all current and future shop pets +2/+2. The alternative to buying these 2 would be rolling for another rooster, which I don't think is as good right now. I think doing this is very good. Then we can replace these units much easier. I can get off the blowfish easier. We can keep our buffs going. Okay. And we're still winning, so let's set up for the future. Huge. Sure. This one we probably will lose. Thankfully, we trade up front. We're gonna get 2 kills with our. We're gonna get 3. Or no, yeah. Oh yeah, we got 3 kills with it. We did really good there. We got 3 kills with our Ox. Ox is so good in the mid game. There is the 3rd rooster that the game just decided to give us. So now, when I attach this, it's going to give us a new tier unit. It's going to give us a tier like 5 or 6 unit. And that unit's going to be very powerful. And I think I just do it. Tier 6 unit, the cat. The cat is very good. Health and attack buffs are doubled from food. Awesome when you see a sushi right here. Gives 3 pets +1/+1. We want to make sure this lands on 3 pets that we need to get +1/+1. So we can cycle out the monkey for the cat, buy the sushi, and hope that one of the triggers does not land on the cat. But the cat is so much bigger than the monkey that it makes up for not getting the monkey's +2/+2 on this turn. And we're getting +2 health from selling it. So we are getting the +2. We're just not getting the +2 attack, essentially. So this is a worthy trade. We can sell the monkey, get the trigger. Do you want to sell the blowfish first? Because I just don't see it lasting forever. No. Cool. Cat. Sushi. Don't land on the cat. Alright. I can still sell this cat now for a penguin, which would give me an additional +2/+2. It's a huge loss in stats. Well, not really huge. It would give me +4/+4, and if I added 4/4 to the penguin, it would be a 9/10. And this is a 10/11. So I'm only losing 1 in stats, and I'm gaining permanent stats by having the penguin instead of the cat. So I sell the cat, get another +2, bring in the penguin, get the 2 buffs that he gives me, give other level 2 and level 3 friends +1/+1. So you have to really think about how to scale these units up. Like, you got to really use your brain to increase these numbers every round and squeeze the power out. The power is there, you just got to squeeze it. I think this is fine. No, here's why it's not fine. Rooster level 2 summons 2 chicks when it dies. There is a maximum space of 5. So if this rooster dies, it can only summon 1 chick in this position. So I absolutely have to bring the pufferfish back to the front, which is fine. He was built for the front. And the penguin is an easy sell next turn as well to get value out of the shrimp. This guy knows puffer was made for the front. Ooh, that's fine. That's actually fine. We get even more triggers than him. He's doing the same thing, except way worse. Bam, bam. We get this kill with a chick, and we get that kill with a chick. They didn't even get to our ox. Look how ridiculous we are right now. We only have 3 more wins left, so knowing this, we have to change how we're playing. Now we're not trying to scale for the late, we're trying to scale for the immediate. We're taking things that will help us right now to finish the game off. Garlic armor on Rooster, for example, might be such a thing. Looking at these, the Kangaroo is an amazing 1-grab unit because all the Kangaroo needs to be a threat is for you to have one other very powerful unit. It's very much like the Crab, in my opinion. You just need one other really powerful unit, and you stick the Kangaroo behind it, and more often than not, it gets like 2 or 3 attack triggers and becomes pretty relevant in stats. So I could sell the Penguin for the Kangaroo. I think I will do that. You're saying, why not freeze the Kangaroo and roll? No, just buy the Kangaroo. It's the best thing here. And then when you roll, you get to see one more animal. And with this setup, you're totally fine selling the Kangaroo for another thing. I can even sell the Kangaroo for another thing next turn. So we play Kangaroo. And we put the Kangaroo... Gets guaranteed 2 triggers minimum from the Rooster. It gets guaranteed 2 triggers minimum from the Ox at this point as well. I'm going to save the Sushi. I don't think I want to save the Garlic. Garlic's going to fall off eventually, and I'll just want stats at that point. I think this is okay to roll. Beaver's actually pretty good in these situations, because when you sell the Beaver, 2 random friends get 1 health. So the Shrimp would make that +2 more. So 2 friends get 1, and then 1 friend gets 2. So 4 total health. Just these 2 Beavers represent 8 total health on my board on units that are not the Shrimp. I could sell this, go up to 8, buy this 765, sell it, go up to 6, 5, 4, 3, sell it, 4, roll, buy the best unit, get ready for the next round. Just buff up health like absolute monsters. If I do that, I will get 3 triggers from the Shrimp and 2 triggers from these Beavers. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 health. Is that better than the Sushi? Which is +3 +3. Yes. 10 health is nuts. Ooh, there's a crab here. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see the crab. The crab might just be what we replace at the end and not even have to worry. Look at this. So I could put a crab in that would be a 7, 18. I have some to lose, so I'm okay doing that and rolling for more power instead of freezing and rolling and hoping that these other animals end up being something better than the crab. Because I think that I can still win with the crab after all that health that I just got. And I won't care about selling it next turn for whatever I get on the reroll freeze. An 18-7. I think that's okay. Keeping the sushi, though. Snail would be a great thing to replace the crab with if I do lose this round. Getting into round 10, the enemies are going to start to be pretty strong. Penguin does not represent very much buff potential. The ox kind of does. I do want the ox to be level 2. Friend eats shop food. Nope. You're telling me that I'm not gonna get a level 3 shrimp by the end of this game after everything that we've done. Is that what you're telling me? Do we save the snail? This looks strong to me. It's just so good if we lose, though. It's so insanely good if we lose that I can't deny it. I can't. Oh, the meat would have been pretty good on the crab. Might have wanted to save that. No, I'm not keeping the crab. Derp. Okay, yeah, see, this is where the enemies start getting crazy. Luckily, they only have one really powerful unit, it seems. But that unit is so powerful that it murders, like, our whole team. Not really, though. Not really, though. I doubted. Well, we can have the level 3 ox. Or the level 3 shrimp. The health really didn't benefit us too much on that run, I must say. Am I gonna do a bunch of buying and selling on this round? I don't think so. And the odds of me getting a shrimp and ox are the same. And this is more power. This is more immediate power no matter what. Doing this. Give all friends +2/+2 when it dies. It's pretty good when my squad is just beefy like this. Is it better than the crab? It's representing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 attack in a weird way, which is way more than, well, this guy gets to attack twice almost always, so he deals 14. But now that he's level 2, I really want a good creature to pill, and that is a good creature to pill. Very good creature to pill. We save both of these, and we roll, and we hope to freeze a pill. Or no, we just use this. We just use this. Because even if I do get a pill here, I can't do anything with... Oh, no, I could. I could sell this, gain a gold, and play this and pill, but that is crap, so we won't do that. We're just going to hope that we don't land on the crab with this. Alright, alright. I see you. And now we roll. This on the rooster is super good. As we discussed earlier, the beavers are very good for tons of life with the shrimp, but I don't think it's worth saving. I could give the crab 3 more health by putting it behind the rooster, but I don't think it's worth it. 2 more wins. We just gotta play for value. I expect pufferfish to get 1 shot. Yeah. Teams with this record are very strong. And Hippo counters me very hard. Because I have a lot of pretty decent units, but none of my units are just like
highly overpowered.
And the hippo gets more powerful every time he kills something. So he just runs train on my entire team. Devastating loss. We can lose one more before we lose altogether. It gave me another beaver again, telling me that, you know, I was actually mistaken about my ways. I have to mushroom this rooster. The problem is the rooster has a lot of defense, but not a lot of attack, which is what the rooster really wants. So we sell the crab. Can you quit? And I think we're done with this, because yeah, that's just not doing it for us. And we dragon and beaver. Wait, let's really think about this. This happens no matter what. If I get rid of this shrimp and put the dragon here, play the beaver, all of my units will get 1 attack and 1 defense. And then I'm going to sell the beaver and get the mosquito. All of my units will get 1 attack and 1 defense. And they need more attack. They definitely do. Think about, is the dragon better than the puffer fish? Because doing all this buying and selling is really good while having the shrimp, but this is like trying to scale off into the future. And again, I don't really need the health as much as I need attack. Yeah, we definitely sell this for the dragon. Play you, big buff. Sell you. Play you, big buff. Sell you. Play you. And we're going to have you copy your ability. And we're going to put the dragon up front to eat through any kind of melon armor or whatever. And then what'll happen is level 1 ability, summon 2 of the same, attack. Yes. You'll die, you'll summon 2 15 attack chicks and yourself again. Oh wow. Oh wow. The little mushroom was not nearly as good on the rooster as I thought. That was kind of a misplay. I thought that the rooster would come back with strength, but it definitely does not. So the pair was definitely better. We don't keep this now that we're dragoning. Oh no, we still could, because we can get rid of the parrot. Yeah, we can. It's gonna be tough. I feel like we might lose this one too. No hippo. Okay. Break the melon armor. This should be okay. Yeah, that was really bad. No, it's not gonna be enough. So close. So close, these last 2 wins. It's do or die. We definitely sell this. Put in the duck. Get the buff. We want to sell the duck when we are set with our units down here. Because we didn't get a pill here, I don't think we can mammoth. A fly is kind of always really good and obnoxious, except against a hippo. I don't think we can keep that frozen. Mammoth's not awful. It's just not impressive. The double duck. No choice on that one. Guess we end on the sheep. Get guaranteed 2 triggers for the ox, I guess. Don't see us winning this. Yeah, I'm definitely selling that, so we roll. Oh my gosh. Well, that's all pretty good. It's too late for monkey. Let's see. Hopefully we go against somebody with a worse record. Oh my gosh. If we can just get through that dog. At least there's no attack scaling or anything ridiculous. Oh, we totally lost this. Not bad, not bad. Not bad for our first run. You get some points afterwards. I recently spent some on that sweet background back there. And that is Super Auto Pets. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like if you did. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace, peace.